Hey guys, for this video, we'll be unboxing the new Xbox Series X. Alright, so just a quick story before we begin. This was pre-ordered in September. We were meant to get it on the release date on November, but we were advised that all units have been held up in customs for a while. By the way, we are based in New Zealand. And we only got it on December, a week before Christmas, which turned out to be a pretty sweet Christmas treat. Now, this is Xbox Series X in a nutshell. It is 4K native for up to 120 FPS, HDR and upscaled 8K is supported at 60 FPS. It has 1TB NVMe SSD, so later we'll be showing you some footage to show you how fast it loads now compared to the previous models. The new Xbox Series comes in two versions. We've got Series S and Series X. That's a mouthful. The one we have right now is a Series X. The main difference between this and Series S is that the S is digital only. The S doesn't have the 4K UHD Blu-ray drive that the X has. It's got less storage at 512GB, and Series S is native 1440p at 120Hz, which can upscale 4K at 60Hz, while the X is native 4K as mentioned earlier. The new console is largely a specs update, doesn't have that many new features. Xbox home screens are updated and look the same on both Xbox One and the new series. And it's also nice to note that many games are backwards compatible, so the Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Xbox games can be played here, except the Kinect games, which, to be fair, can't be said of their competitor. Now we'll remove the protective tapes. Hope I don't ruin the box. Ta-da! Power your dreams. Alright. So we get the console here. We'll set that aside for now. We've also got a getting started pamphlet. It's just some quick instructions on how to set it up. We'll also put that away now. And we'll move on to this section of the box. On the top right, we'll go to there first. And we have ourselves the controller. And while we take that out of the bag, we'll discuss it a bit. So the controller, which unlike the PS5 controller, looks pretty similar to its predecessor. It's also worth noting that all the past Xbox One controllers are compatible with the new series. So it works well if you want to play with your friends and you only have this one new controller for the meantime. Ooh, that's a nice feel. So one of the few things that's changed that you'll notice straight away is the extra button, which is for a share or screenshot button. The plug is now changed to USB-C, so if you have your charging docks for the old versions, it'll no longer work with this one. And the D-pad is updated to a hybrid full circle D-pad. They added the same texture on the joystick to the grip and shoulder buttons, so it feels better. We also got batteries. It's two AA batteries, or I like to call it double AA. Alright, and on this part of the box, we've got the two cables. The first one is the HDMI cable to plug into your monitor or TV. We do suggest using the HDMI cable that's provided here, as not all HDMI cables support 4K. And Then we also got the power cable, nothing new here. And the license information that no one reads, but it needs to be here. So there we have it. All things that we can find in the box. The console, controller, HDMI cable, and power cable. Now for the console. We'll unwrap this bad boy. They've also introduced smart delivery. So when buying any game, Xbox will search for the best available version for your console. So let's say you buy an Xbox One game and you have the new console, Xbox will download the Xbox Series Edition for you. We do recommend getting Game Pass if you haven't already, as it provides additional subscription along with Xbox Live. It provides access to a library of games. Xbox has also said that all their exclusives will appear on day one, including the upcoming Halo Infinity. So having Game Pass is really worth the bang for your buck. Also with Game Pass, you can play the games on your PC. If you want the list of the games on Game Pass, you can check it out on the description box below. Ta-da! Look at that beaut! Alright, so the physical box, weighing at 4.45 kg, it's quite heavier compared to the S that only weighs around 1.93 kg. It has the Xbox icon for the power button, just like the controller. We've got the 4K Blu-ray disc slot, one USB and controller pairing button here up front. The air ventilation at the top can be seen through the grill here. And at the back, there are two USB 3.1 slots. Store and play Xbox, Xbox One, and Xbox 360 games through the external USB drive. Series X and S optimized games can be stored, but will need to be transferred back to the internal SSD before you can play it. So we suggest to use SSD if you're planning to cycle between the games often. We also have the storage expansion slot. It's currently only used for the Seagate 1TB storage expansion card. It's easy to use and small, but it's a bit pricey. But it can store and play the series games directly from the card. Now let's get this bad boy up and going and show you some gaming footage.
Destroy their blockade runners. Open the way.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
And that's it. We hope you guys liked it and let us know what you think. Thanks guys for watching and see you on the next one. Bye!